How good was it to see you guys kind of claw your way back in that and finish in overtime?
Yeah, no, it's huge. We've been on the wrong side of that a couple times this year, but no, we stuck with it. Right, they had a little push in the third, they got one, but we fought to the end, and we just needed the extra time and found a way to get one.
How are you feeling in and out of the game? 2 assists, kind of battling some injury, it seems.
A little whirlwind of a game, but no, feel good. Happy to get the win. Good feeling in the room right now.
What's your thought immediately when you come back from the room and then you block that shot? What's your first thought?
Of course, right? No, sometimes that's the way hockey is, right? First shift after coming back, I get an assist, right? Sometimes that's how hockey works. It's fun that way. Keeps you on your toes. But no, anytime I could help block a shot for the guys, it's no issue for me.
Really quick, but it went back to 3-on-3, which we did for 3 minutes before. So that didn't change much in there. We're just bad luck there, and I lost the face-off, so he kind of had to reach. But other than that, I think we kind of held the puck a lot in overtime, and waited for their mistake, and it worked out.
Before the season started, Marco wanted the team to be harder to play against defensively. Is the team achieving that now?
I think we're getting better at it for sure. I think we don't give up too much. At the start of the season, we gave up a lot in the middle of the ice, and I think we're getting better with that every game. And that's something we pride ourselves to kind of keep the teams on the outside, and we're doing a better job mostly. But there's a lot room for improvement. So.
Does this feel particularly like a measuring stick, especially given how they beat you guys handily up there, and to come back and win the game the way you wanted? Does that feel like a measuring stick for you guys?
I think it was a big motivation for us. We had a bad game there and lost pretty badly. So I think before the game we were motivated to give it back, and I'm happy that we won.
Charlie seemed to kick it up a gear on that last shift. Take us through what happened there.
Yeah, I think we try to do a lot of exchanges there, especially with him. He's a great skater, and he beat his guy, made it 2-on-1, and then he did a great play. So I think that's something in overtime that he used this skill and took over one guy, made it 2-on-1. That's what you want to do. You don't want one guy, and he did a great job the whole overtime.
How much confidence are you guys feeling in that overtime that you're going to close it out when you've been holding the puck pretty much the entire overtime session? Everybody that's gone over the boards has been able to keep that.
Yeah, I think that helps a lot. If you don't have anything bringing it back, kind of keeping the puck. I think if you don't touch the puck the whole overtime and kind of chasing it, it gets frustrating. So I'm happy that we were able to, casting at a great face-off, just win it and to start the overtime. So that helps a lot too.
Thinking about that leap into the boards after you scored a goal here.
Yeah, I figured after that one went in, it was overdue. So I wasn't rehearsed, but the second it went in, I knew what I had to do.
What can you say about the play Tanner made on that goal to buy you that time and space?
Yeah, I think he he makes the whole thing happen. The longer you can hold on to the puck and cause stress on teams, especially coming back into your zone, is so hard to check and mark guys. So he held on to it, and eventually he draws a couple guys in, and I was happy to stay in some good ice and happy to finish it.
Sean, what do you see as how we do here, obviously, during this streak we got?
Well, I think we're doing enough right things to hang in games, and if you give yourself a chance, you put yourself in a spot to get points, and that's what this is all about. So I think there's still things we want to clean up, but we're sticking to our systems. I think we're eliminating these major mistakes that ended up in the back of our net during that losing streak, where I think it might have looked a little worse than it was, and then you just get down on yourself. And so now we're just eliminating, I think, those major mistakes, and we kind of honed in on a couple areas of our defensive zone structure, returning to our D zone in our neutral zone. I think it's really helped us.
When you beat a team that beat you as handily as they did 10 days ago, what kind of lift does that give you guys?
Well, we talked about it before the game. We thought this team today was a different team than whenever it was 10 days ago, and which is what you want to be. If you want to continue to get better, and we knew we had to continue to get better. We did it out of necessity, yeah, I think it showed we were better. And I don't know, I think we might have them again, but we're going to have to continue to get better. That's the name of the game.
What's the feel in the locker room, kind of stacking some success here recently?
Yeah, it's been obviously a lot more fun than losing. So, getting the wins and stacking them on top of each other, that's what we have to do if we want to be a playoff team. So, we're not satisfied. We know we have to keep building. There's always things in our game that we can be fixing up, and there's not a lot of practice time, so we have to, be diligent on those details, and everyone needs to be focused. And I think everyone's been doing a good job in these last few games, and we just got to keep building.
What did you see on the setup of Kuraly's goal?
We got a flip out. I got the puck and heard the bench talking that I had some time, so got to the middle there and just kind of held on to it till someone came to me, and eventually two guys came to me, and Sean was in a great spot in the middle there, and he had a great shot to finish, so it's good.
From a defensive standpoint, your line just seems to be doing a better job buttoning up, not preventing anything from happening, but when something does happen, you seem to have good recovery skills to cycle back and make sure it doesn't go into something big.
Yeah, I think that's part of the details I was talking about in playing the system that we want to be playing. It's just been a lot of talk and a lot of growth as a line, and knowing those little details on when there's some breakdowns, where the safety valves are, and just being in good positions in certain situations. And we just got to continue to build on it. Like I said, we're not far from perfect still, so just keep talking, keep learning, and keep building.
What did Korpisalo do for you guys, especially third in overtime?
Yeah, I mean, he was great. Both goalies have been great. It feels really good to know you got a solid goaltender back there, and I mean, I can't say enough good things. They've both been stopping the puck and making the saves when we need them, and then we can turn around and go try to score for them.
Team-wide, what do you guys think you're doing well that's powered this winning streak here right now?
I think just playing better defensively and tightening it up, and not allowing so many grade A's and odd-man rushes and things like that. So, like I said, still far from perfect, still need to build. But I think just being connected and everyone knowing their assignments, and a lot more talk and safety valves, and it's just about executing from there. As long as everyone's on the same page, everyone knows what each other's doing, then it's just about executing the play.
It seemed like you had some family on the glass during warm-ups. Were your kids here tonight?
One kid was here tonight, the older one, so it's always fun to see them on the glass.
Is he loving Bruins lifestyle?
Yeah, he loves it here. He loves coming to the rink. He has a great time. It's fun to see him come to the rink, and it's fun to play in front of him.